Hi, today's word is Colossians chapter 4, verse 6, and it says, let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. So in this verse, it says that as our speech, the way we talk, should be gracious and attractive, so that we'll know how to answer everyone. And it's one thing to know what to say, it's another thing to know how to say it. How that thing is communicated is actually very, very important. In 2 Kings chapter 1, verse 9 to 15, it says, then the king said unto him a captain of 50 with his 50, and he went up to him, and behold, he sat on the top of an hill. And he spake unto him, thou man of God, the king has said, come down. And Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of God, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Again also he sent unto him another captain of 50 with his 50. And he answered and said unto him, O man of God, thus hath the king said, come down quickly. And Elijah answered and said unto them, if I be a man of God, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And the fire of God came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50. And he sent again the captain of the third 50 with his 50. And the third captain of 50 went up and came and fell on his knees before Elijah and besought him and said unto him, O man of God, I pray thee, let my life and the life of these 50 thy servants be precious in thy sight. Behold, there came fire down from heaven and burnt up the two captains of the former 50s with their 50s. Therefore, let my life now be precious in thy sight. And the angel of the Lord said unto Elijah, go down with them. Be not afraid of him. And he arose and went down with him unto the king. So the third guy spoke to Elijah in a different way. How he said what he said was different from the way the initial two captains said what they said. But all of them communicated the same message. But how they communicated that message, what was the difference? And of course, it's the third guy that communicated it well and properly that Elijah went with the others were consumed. So it matters what we say, but also how we say it.